right, so now we are going to go out. Should we take the matrix out and scan four areas?
Why not?
Okay. Where would you like to scan?
Well, if we go to that one that's just to the northwest of the mine spoil that we just reconned, and that there's actually 5 connected there, so we can do 4 of those.
Here?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's maybe recon.
So we could do one, two, three, and four,
Let's
or
do
we could
let's
do
do the
one,
4
two.
closest, and they're the plus zeros and the minus twos. Those are better targets if we find something there to get to.
Okay. So yeah,
So
we'll
we'll
go
leave
two,
the
two,
we'll leave the
three,
asphalt
four.
factory alone for now.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right. So we'll send the map out. We move the time segments up to 7 now, and we move him out. The Matrix, I
The
mean,
matrix. Yep.
he's already out there. All right, so we have to we'll roll this one first.
And now we're rolling on chart V, which I believe is we have to roll a 1.
Boy. Oh yes, chart table V. See if I can get this in here.
Because those aren't in daily tasking. Those are just ones we're flying up to.
So now we have to roll on this. We have to get a 1 or less.
Correct.
But we do not get any modifiers. So, all right. So it's the same thing, a 1. Oh, we got a 1.
Excellent. Which one were you rolling on, Scott? Because I'm trying to
This
mark them.
top one, gully.
Oh, the top one.
Wait, we were doing
The rail embankment.
Yeah,
Okay. So we got something there. Why
I
don't
was
we
gonna
see
go
if
here like
Yep.
this, topping around. Okay, so we got something there. So
Yep.
now what we have to do is roll on the actual table V, and
on
we
the
roll
V chart at
866.
66.
So I'm gonna roll. The blue die will be the
Tens.
yeah, tens
Okay.
die. Oh, all right, so we got a 65.
Oh, so we got to go to the target table specific. And that's a
Okay,
C.
so our
That's
target table specific is C.
command and control, I think. Yep. No,
So
cargo and logistics.
yes, so we go to
Oh, those could be good targets. Easy to kill too.
and we roll a D6.
36.
No, 36, and we get a 31. So we got a Bukanka, which is
Okay.
I believe
Yeah, it's 452. Nice.
isn't that like a
Some
truck?
kind of truck. Yeah.
Yeah, took me a while to find it because I was looking in the wrong. I
And
like
it's worth,
I like the Chinese golf cart.
I know.
It looks
It's
like
worth.
a little Woodstock band.
Oh, hey, that thing we just rolled. Fourth. Okay, it doesn't have. There's no asterisk there, so we don't have to take it out. But it's an easy target to kill, so we might as well try at
Yeah,
some point.
we have 4 minutes.
Okay,
All right.
let's roll up those other 3 locations, see if there's anything there.
Okay. All right, so here we have a 0, and we got a 3,
Okay.
and then the soccer field,
Yep.
2,
Okay.
and
Marinka.
Marinka, oops, a 4. All right,
Okay.
so we only have one target.
Well, hopefully get some points, and we got to get the matrix back now.
Okay, so the Matrix comes back because he had to, is the Matrix 2 or 3 segments?
2.
2, okay. So we roll 2d6 and we get a 7, so he makes it back.
Sure.
And then I was told that while you're flying your FPV, the home headquarters is doing Overwatch for you. So they're keeping an eye on the target while you send the FPV out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. I know.
But we
I
can
always
send
tip,
a MAV out.
yes, I do. I was just gonna
So
say,
we
I
send a
do.
MAV out because we get, if you send a MAV, a recon out, you get a +1.
Correct. That's,
So
can be big.
we're gonna put the FPV here, and we're gonna have to roll on the
Target table. What is it?
roll the jamming table, which is
Ah,
just
yes. Yep.
here. So the Russians have a 2d6 plus distance. So the distance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I believe that's the shortest. A 5 plus location DRM is a -2, so it's a 3. So they get a
That's nice.
+3, right?
Yes, 3 plus the 2d6.
And then we have the repeater,
No,
or no, we have the navigator skill is 5, and then we have
we have the antenna for a 5. We're
antenna
good.
for 5. So
That's
that's
good.
10.
It's really good.
+10. So we'll do the Russians first. So they get a +3. So they got a 12. And then so 12, and we get, what did I say? We had a +10.
Yes.
We get a 17. So on here,
Oh, bummer. Was that a 7? Yeah, that's not.
so on here,
Oof.
it's a 12. You
Yeah.
come down to 17. It's abort and return. The only
Yeah.
problem is FPV cannot abort and return, so it's
We
lost.
lost it. Yeah, it
So
blew up.
it's gone. If it were one of the recons drones, it would just return to base. So we lost an FPV there.
Now, here's my
Minute
question.
left.
Yeah, that's not a lot. I was going to say, I believe we could, if we wanted to keep that drone out there, the Matrix out there, you could fly one more FPV with this recon drone already out there, I believe. Is that how you understand it? So I think we could send,
Yeah, that's exactly right.
so we could send another one right now and roll on the same things.
Okay. So let's do that. The Russians get a 3, so they get 6,
Oh, nice.
and we get a 9, a 19.
Plus 10. Good. Excellent. We made it.
All right, so we got a 3 here,
Yes.
and we got a 19, so we are safe.
Yeah.
We hit that target.
We got that. Now we got to see if we destroy it.
So now we roll a D20. What's the
The AS452 with an FPV, we need a 5, but because we have the recon drone out there, we only need a 4 or better on a D20.
okay, we got a 13.
Perfect.
Welcome back to Poltergeist Board Games. Today we are continuing. This is part 3 of Game of Drones, where we left off. Well, the camera shut off. The meeting ended, actually. Is we were taking out this target. I had just rolled a 13, and we needed a 5. So we destroyed this target. So let me reveal this. So on the back, it's going to have a little X through it, and it's going to tell you how many SPs you earned. So we earned 20 SPs. So that went there. And I want to thank Chris for his help in the previous segment, the part 2. I really appreciate his time and his contribution to this game and other games that he contributes to. He does a really great job with player aids and is a great guy. So thank you, Chris, for your continued service to this game industry. We appreciate it. Okay, so that target's destroyed. Now we have 2 drones that need to do a return check to come back. So I'm going to roll the 2d6, and we need to not roll a 2. So I got an 11 for the Matrix. or the MAV, sorry, and then the FPV, or I'm sorry, the FPV doesn't even have to roll. The FPV is gone because it's a one-way ticket. He's gone, so he's out of inventory now. Okay, so now we still need to scout these areas here. So let's send another MAV here, and we'll scout. Actually, let's send one here, and we'll scout this area. Well, that's a +6. That's not going to be good. Let's scout. We'll scout this area, maybe these 3 areas here, and maybe that one. We'll see where we get. So we'll take the matrix out, put him here. He's exempt from EW jamming, and then we're going to roll on the, and he takes 2 segments to get out there. So now we are up to 9 segments. We're getting close to going into late morning. And we roll on table V because it's not one of our required. So table V, we have to roll 1. So all we have to do is roll a 1. We get a 2. So, all right, I'm going to put a die that means that we've scouted this area. So now we're going to scout this area. That's a +0. Need a 1. 3. We don't get it. So let me put another die here. Now we'll scout this area. That's a -2. Threw the die off the back. So we get a 0. So we hit there. So right here, we discovered something. So now we roll on the V table to see what we hit. And it's a D66. So we get a 66. So we roll on the actual target just like we did last time. So we're going to roll on C. So we're on cargo and logistics table. And we get a 16. So we get a truck. Cam AZ 5350 truck. So let me pull him out. All right, so he's here. And we need to send him back. We do a return to base check. And he's good with a 5. And then we're going to send the MAV out. MAV's going there. And then an FPV. So that's another 2 segments. FPV goes out. And he's going to face a -2. Or not -2. He's going to face, let's see, 1, 2, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 distance, And the location is a -2, so it's a 2. So the Russians only get a +2. Let me roll, see what they get. So they get an 8, which is really good for us. And then we're going to get, we have a +5. We have a +5, and the navigator skill is a +5. So we have a +10. And we have a +1 for the map being there. So +11. And we got a 6, so that's a 17. So 17 for us and an 8 for them. We just made it safe. So we destroy that target. Or we don't destroy it yet. We defeat the jamming. We get past the jamming. Now we have to roll a d20. And we look on this chart here. And it's a truck where special equipment, trucks. So it is a, we have an FPV, we have to hit it with a 5. And we get a 10. So we defeat that and we pick up. We pick up 20 more SPs. And then this drone goes away now because he is destroyed. And then our Maverick comes back and he rolls 2d6. And he gets 7, so he comes back safely. It's the other Mav. All right. So that is that target. And then we need to, let's roll. Let's go out. We'll go to here and scout some of these areas here. So we'll take the matrix again. Another 2 segments. 1, 2. So now we've crossed into late morning. So now we have to do a weather check. So you go to the operations table. And we're going to check to see if the weather progresses on the weather progression table. So we need to roll a d6. And we get a 6. So it moves towards the forecast, but it's sitting on the forecast. So it actually does not move at all. It stays right there. So now we need to roll on the mistakes were made table. And we roll a 2d6. And a 4 to 12, we do not roll, have to roll on that table. Okay. So we got a 10, so we don't have to roll on that table. And then spotting and Russian fire, we have a -1 DRM for weather. Our survival DRM is, don't have one. Oh, that's the -1. In the bunker, we get a +1, so that crosses that out. And then our camo is a +4. So we have a +4. Okay. So 10, 14. And we had to roll above 7. So we passed that check. So now we crossed over, we did those tasks. Okay, time to do a little wrap up here. So after you've reconned your targets, taken out targets, and then you've gone through your different different time periods, and you get to the end, that is when your day ends, and you go on to the recognition table, and you're going to roll and find out what your rest and recovery is, and then what your recognition is, and it'll give you some extra SPs, and then you're going to then you can spend those SPs to get equipment and things like that. Then after your week-long assignment, you're going to exfil from your bunker, and you're going to go along till you get to your truck, and you're going to roll on the spotting and Russian fire tables. And then when you played a full 2-month campaign, this can play, you can play it individually, individual missions, or you can do, a campaign. So a campaign is 2 full months. And once you get done with that, then you're going to add up all your SPs, excluding the ones that were expended, and find out where you fall on the list of victory conditions. See if you win or lose, and then so that's about it. You can also, so in addition to flying drones out, you can also call in artillery. So if you are having difficulty with the target, you can try to call in artillery, or you can try to convince the brigade commander that that this target of value is over 200 SPs, and you can get like a +3 for it to roll and try to take out that target, because it'll be considered a high value target at that point. But so anyways, this game was a lot of fun. It employs one of my favorite game mechanics here, the weather, how it progresses and regresses, and just like Thomas's games, you're gonna suffer frustration in it when you're losing drone after drone, but you have to manage your resources right, and your team right, and you can take out, start to be able to take out those targets and start to develop a successful strategy. But I would like to thank Thomas Van Hare for allowing Chris Shaw and I to play test this, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's going to be going on sale really soon, so I hope you guys can enjoy it as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.